Hello, Mohawk. So on today's episode of MoCast, I'll be interviewing Nick Petrella, and we'll be talking about mental health in motion.
And then me and Matt Fennell hit the court to shoot some hoops. I'm not very good at it.
I'm here with Program Coordinator and Professor of Health, Wellness, and Fitness, Nick Petrella, and we're going to be talking about an initiative that's launching at the end of this month. Nick, can you tell me about the initiative?
Sure, it's called Mental Health in Motion. It'll be launching on January 28th, which is also Bell Let's Talk Day, so the national day where people can feel comfortable talking about mental health and mental illness. And it's also Student Appreciation Day here at the college. So we're going to be set up around campus. We have 40 student ambassadors and some faculty and staff and administration at the college that are going to be around just promoting mental health awareness and making people more aware about mental health in general.
So if I'm getting this right, this is a little bit like the social ink space where you just want to feel comfortable and good about who you're talking to and feel no pressure, but with a focus on mental health? That's
correct, and that's kind of the, our idea is to have another option, something that might be a little more visible on campus, with the mental health awareness focus, because one of the biggest problems with mental illness is a lot of people are stigmatized to not talk about it, to not bring it up, and feel uncomfortable about what's going on. So we just want people to feel more comfortable to step forward and say, this is happening in my life and I'm okay with it. Maybe understand more that it is actually a medical condition that, that we need to start to recognize from a college perspective in terms of, there is something going on in everybody's life. Let's not judge them for it. Let's not, put pressure on them. Let's try and be a little more understanding and empathetic as to what's going on.
Great, and I understand that you're very open about your own mental health, and is this the reason that you're doing the initiative?
I would say it's one of the driving forces behind it, for sure. I mean, it's something that, I've realized over the last couple of years that, there needs to be more people talking about it. People, need voices to come forward and to say literally what's going on, and that was kind of the driving force. But being more involved in mental health awareness and doing keynote speaking and traveling around working for the Mental Health Commission of Canada has made me realize that there's so much more we can do, and every little interview, every time we get on campus and say something, every time we can bring it up, we're helping somebody, maybe just one person, feel comfortable enough to step forward and maybe get the help or get the resources they need.
I heard something about some mental health Mondays. Could you talk about that for a little bit?
For sure. So one of our goals over time is we're going to have mental health Mondays, which basically is going to be a visible presence on campus where we're actually going to have some students doing some mental health promotion as well as giving away prizes and doing draws and things like that, just to finally get to have a consistent presence on campus where students can just pop by, ask some questions, maybe just get some resources, and at the very least maybe we're just visible and people actually can start to see us and start to see that mental health is something that everybody in the world struggles with, and it's a balance, and some days are better than others, and it's okay to talk about it, and it's okay to to need a resource once in a while or to need to talk to somebody.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Okay, we're here with Matt Fennell, illustrious basketball player for Mohawk. How are you doing today, Matt?
Good, how are you?
I'm not bad. So, how is our team doing right now?
Right now we are third in the West Conference. Right now I think we're 10th in Canada, so we're not bad.
All right. And we got the CCAAs coming up, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And we, who do we have to beat?
Well, to get there we have to beat Humber. And then if we get there, it's usually the teams out west that give us the toughest battles. So.
All right, now how are you feeling about coming up against this competition?
Well, Humber, I mean, they're the best team right now in Ontario. So yeah, them and Fanshawe right now, we both have losses against them, so we're hoping to regain it back.
Now, you're all Canadian, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you feel about the coaches and how they've trained you to become as good an athlete as you are?
I mean, I gotta give it all to all my coaches, actually, just before college and the college ones. I mean, they're always pushing me every day. They're always, sometimes it seems like they're giving me a hard time, but I know it's just for the best. They push me every day in practice, and I gotta give it to my teammates too. I mean, they push me too.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Okay, now, just so people know, what position do you play on the team?
I'm a guard forward, shooting guard and small forward. which means all around I can do everything on the court. So whether they need to bring the ball up the court, rebound, score, whatever they need.
So you're pretty much all around. You're pretty good at everything, and relatively for basketball. Well, I think I'm all right at basketball, but I think I could use some tips. So how about you show me how to take a couple shots over here?
Yeah, for sure. I'll show you.
Okay.
So pretty much you just want to square your feet up, make sure you're squared to the basket.
All right.
Make sure you bend your knees. You want most of your shot comes from your knees. You want to come up and you want to make a 90-degree angle here. Kind of make a T with your thumbs.
All right.
And then release nice and high. I'll give you an example. It's got me nervous here.
All right. Here it comes. Amazing. Pretty much all right. Who wants my autograph? I messed it up. Me? Miss like 20, you'll still beat me, don't worry.
There it is. Oh. Okay.
That was a great shot though.
Yeah, thanks.
Ready?
One more?
Yeah.
Yeah? This time don't swear, right? That went in.